Morning everyone. So obviously I'm not at Coromandel Rally. I am at home and just about head out to Ripper Rugby soon for Miko. Good old 5-year-old rugby. So I thought, seeing I'm not there, I might give a little bit of thoughts on how I think it's going to go today up there. It's a short, compact event, and it's certainly going to be a sprint. There's not going to be any time to make up for any mistakes. Obviously our car had an issue Thursday night, and it's terminal and we couldn't fix it in time. Their parts are ex-Japan and States and so forth. So yeah, I think today Benny's going to run away with it. Even though the championship's on the line, I don't see Ben being one to back off and just go for the finish to get the championship. I think he wants to win all the rounds this season, and I think he's very capable of doing that. I think there's a couple of boys going to give him a bit of a push. I know Josh has been doing a little bit of testing this week, trying things here and there. He's always looking for that last little bit, and with the pace that everyone's going at the moment, it's not that much speed to find, but it's not easy to find either. Dylan Turner back in, of course, and he'll be fast with Malcolm beside him, top New Zealand co-driver, and he'll be pushing Dylan along to try and get a good result against Ben. Of course, Ben has only been beaten on a day this year by Dylan, so I know that Dylan thinks that he's going to have a good go against him, which will be good to watch. I do think the dark horse is going to be Rana Horan, though. Rana had a couple of wee oopsies early in the season, thought about putting it in the shed and not coming out for a while, but he came back. He drove with a little bit, a little bit more conservatively, and got to the finish of events, and he just built his speed. And I think those roads in Coromandel will just suit those R5 factory cars, and Rana's driving. He's not a man to back off, so watch out for Rana coming through. Stephen Barker back in, of course. Just not sure about Stephen. He's showed some really good pace early in the season, but coming with that pace, he was having some big moments, some spins, which shows you he was right on the edge. So be interesting to watch, but I think possibly he should pull it back a notch and just try and get to the finish. But I'd say he's going to go to the doctor, which is going to be good to watch. Of course, we got young Jack Hawkswood in there, who's more than capable, but as I've said to Jack a few times, he needs to stop putting on the spectacular drives, drive it a bit smoother, which, sorry, but some of the spectators won't like. But if he drove that car smoothly, he would be right at the front and be hard to tackle. Good young kid. He's only 18, but yeah, drive it a bit smoother, Jack, and you'll be right at the front. Two-wheel drive. There's been some developments this week, of course, with Sausage Fingers Van Klink deciding to put his feet up for the weekend. In all seriousness, I hope you get better soon, Clinky, but it opens the door for Jonesy. Jonesy needs to win the class outright and maximum power stage points, and according to my source, Mr. Hillsport, if Jonesy can do that, it'll put them on level pegging going into the final round at Waikato, which would be a good place to be. Yeah, so that's my wrap up on how I think it's going to be today. The weather hasn't gone the way I thought it was. I think the rain's going to develop tonight and tomorrow, so that'll be should have taken that out of the equation. And the roads up there do dry up really fast, so it should be a good fast rally. 309 maybe a little bit slippy, and especially with the clay bits later in the day on the third pass. Yeah, it'll be interesting to watch. I'll try and do some more wrap-ups during the day. Good luck to my good friends Josh Marsden and Dougie Graves. Unfortunately, Dougie was a bit crook yesterday and they had me on standby, but he seems to have come right, and I'm sure he'll be giving it 150% as Dougie does. Good luck to everyone else competing too, and have a great day. Thanks.